Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, July 19th and Friday, July 20th, 2018 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, my fields guide me to recalibrate from the root up. And so I'm just going to go through these next 2 days because I have a lot on my plate for Thursday, and like I said, I want to commit to doing the daily, but I think I was going to miss a day if I didn't do that. So going through both days. We're going to start with Thursday, obviously, and we're finishing up Moon in Libra. So Moon in Libra is making one last connection to Mercury in Leo. This, to me, this is a good basis for like the next 2 days, basically. This is about, to me, finding harmony within yourself on the heart level, really connecting with love. My feeling is, through all of this mud that we're going through, because this is definitely going to be feeling like mud, I think. Through all this mud that we're going through, it is going to be ultimately the light of the heart that keeps guiding our way through. So when you get, thrown into any of the crazy situations that eclipse time, eclipse corridor, retrograde energies bring you through, keep finding yourself in the light of the heart and let that light of the heart help guide your way through, help calibrate you as well. So with that connection, finding that harmony through mindfulness of heart chakra, love energy, through mindfulness with your child, inner child. Find the harmony in and of your inner child and let that help guide you through. We're in the last few days before we have Mercury going retrograde, so that we're going to have some lessons in and through that. And that's an interesting thing too. Find harmony despite any of the playful games Mercury retrograde throws at you. As I say that, I'm like, oh my, we have so much going on in and of that energy, so yay. Yay for lessons. The next connection we have is the Sun connecting to the Moon. Again, Moon finishing up in Libra. Sun in Cancer, the feels, Moon in Libra, wants things to be harmonious, wants things to be pretty, but you may have expression, feelings that need to come out. It will be through the expression. It will be through the allowing of your feelings that you break through. This reminds me of what I said earlier. Go through your feels. It doesn't have to look pretty. A lot of times when we're dealing with the sorrow, when we're dealing with the muck, got a good analogy, that we haven't dealt with, it doesn't look pretty. It's like the stuff that's been in the refrigerator for a really long time and has turned into a science fair project. That's what these old feels can feel like. It doesn't mean you don't bring them up. It doesn't mean that you don't deal with them. This is the time, let it surface so that it can move forward. You may find some frustration coming up. Let that frustration drive you into that place where you can rise again. Let that frustration drive you to face these energies and then rise up to the next. Really, this does feel like a very strong recalibration time, and Moon shifting into Scorpio. Early evening, late evening, depending where you live, at 6:13 p.m. Pacific time, Moon into Scorpio. We are recalibrating. We are transforming ourselves from the root up. Here is that source card, and that to me is root chakra. So we already talked about heart chakra. Dig into root chakra as well to ground yourself. No mud, no lotus. We really do have to face the mud. We have to face the fears. That's one of the things that Scorpio really kind of drives for us, the fear energy. The fears that hold us back from fully embracing, digging into whatever that old stuff in the refrigerator is that has started rotting. It needs to be addressed. So then, the Moon in Scorpio does intend to be very, very, very busy. Moon in Scorpio is going to meet up with Uranus. Moon in Scorpio is going to meet up with Saturn. Moon in Scorpio is going to meet up with Mars. Moon in Scorpio is going to meet up with Venus. And it's going to meet up with Jupiter. Very, very, very busy. All of this, to me, is pointing at root chakra work through various levels. So the Moon, opposite Uranus. Uranus is working on our worth stuff. So maybe this is about looking at the fears Sorry, I have cat hair on my nose and it's tickling me. Looking at the fears around your worth, the things that hold you back when it comes to your worth energy, and then nurturing it. Again, clean up your refrigerator. Moon connected to Saturn. Saturn in Capricorn, 4 degrees, that revolution, evolution degree. The responsibility you have to do your own stuff, to acknowledge your own pain, not to push your pain on somebody else, to take that responsibility for any pain that you're still carrying. When something is happening to you, like you're in the moment, whatever, but after the fact that something has happened, that's when you have to face the pain and face what you think about it, face how you're carrying it. Take that responsibility, because when you take that responsibility, here it is, you hit that breakthrough. You're able to break through these chains that have held you down. As long as you are still blaming somebody, something, you're stuck. You're stuck in that. And it's not about taking the blame for yourself. It's not about that. It's about finding where the empowerment is for you and then charging forward from that space. Moon square Mars, Mars retrograde. You know, Moon in Scorpio, super, super psychic energy. What I'm getting from this is vibes don't lie. Really listen to the vibes that you're hanging around, being around, and just notice where they're taking you on your journey. This next upcoming eclipse is definitely one that's going to be shedding off a few layers, whether it's layers within ourselves or outside layers, meaning friendship, work, things. We're going to be coding them off. I think that you're getting kind of advanced notice, advanced transformation, opportunity. Notice the vibes, because this may be a time where you have to possibly isolate yourself a little bit from those things that do not feel right in order to prepare for the release that's coming. Whew, so much. Moon connecting to Venus, 11 degrees. Venus in Virgo. Physical care, making part of your root chakra process connected to physical care for yourself. What does your root chakra need in order to feel stable, in order to feel secure? Step up, master that energy. Be practical about it. Do you need more fruit? Do you need more vegetables? Do you need more water? Like, really address your basic physical needs and dig into that. That does help the root chakra, believe it or not. My friend Tiffany, if you're watching this, she posted a post the other day, and she's like, when you're going through hard times, that is not the time to, take away your self-care. That's the time to amp your self-care up. I know a lot of times when we're going through hard times, we want to bring in the junk food and the comfort food and all those kinds of things. But that's really the time when we do need to amplify the self-care in order to help give us the strength to carry us through. So, yay for that post. Final connection, Moon conjunct Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is such an interesting planet. It expands whatever it touches. It is known for luck. But if you get sucked into the spiral, you're going to get more of that with this. If you keep empowering yourself and rising yourself by taking this responsibility, by allowing your feelings to recalibrate, by allowing any shedding that needs to go on, you are going to rise in and through this. The choice is really yours. It is at 13 degrees. Again, it's revolution, evolution energy in and through that. So you have the opportunity to evolve. If you're not evolving in and through this, though, take heart. Chances are you are in revolution, and that is good too. So with that, I'm going to leave you to it. I will be back for Saturday's horoscope so we can finish up Sun in Cancer. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. Book a reading, email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. You can also check out the readings that I do have on GaiaBlooming.com, but my website is being recalibrated as well. There is enough love in the world for you, and the better it gets, the better it gets. Namaste.